Let's talk with Father Antonio Manuel, coordinator of the Latin American Theological Commission, about the report commission on the dimension social of Sint Uno. Father Antonio, what is the link between social sin and the Dionian charism from the perspective of Sint Uno?
Okay, the Dionian charism, visible in the image of the heart of Jesus, points to the ideal of love as a generous dedication to do what is good in order to become one family. On the other hand, Zin, the opposite of generosity, is above all selfishness on a personal level. Socially, this selfishness has crystallized in economic laws, in the societal order, and in political decisions. In this context, you do not anymore decide personally to be selfish, but the system has already been forcing you to be so. This precisely is the meaning of social sin. Our spirituality of reparation is trying to turn this logic around.
Okay. Father Antonio, from the analysis made by the Latin American Theological Commission, what would be the most urgent situations of social sin to consider?
Okay, I would talk about three situations. Firstly, the colonialism, as it prevents mutual recognition. We are still convinced that superior races and cultures exist. This belief equates injustice since the decisions and opinions of some are then forcefully imposed on the majority of people. Secondly, the issue of corruption. We must realize that there exist not only corrupt people, but also corrupt political and economic system. And thirdly, the violence. Modern people are nowadays being exposed and controlled more than ever. In this context, all the people are forced to work for the system. This institutionalized violence challenges the meanings of freedom and humanity.
Okay, one last question. How do you see the reality of social sin in the structures of Dionian entities in America Latina?
Okay, I think that when we speak about structures, we have to say that we, the Dionians, are the structures. But also we as religious are victims and actors of social sin. We cannot make a separated compartment so as not to be affected by the unjust social system. Let us not forget that Jesus himself lived within an unjust and over-controlling society. But that did not take away his freedom and did not enslave him. As Dionians, we must firstly look to Jesus and seek his ways to be a free and authentic person. It is a permanent task to which the entities and each religious are called.
Okay, Father Antonio, thank you. See you.
Okay, thank you.